Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Coming at you with a couple of things today. First, I'm going to show you some really cool stash ads that I just picked up, which I'm totally stoked over. And then I'm going to show you something that I just received in the mail, which is pretty cool. I think so anyway, at least I hope so, because I just ordered it online. I don't really know, hey, I'm hoping that it ends up being really cool. So let's get started. The first thing I picked up, which I've heard that is a little controversial, is this Atlantis 1957 Cadillac Eldorado Brougham. I've seen a couple of guys online build this car, and I think it's just a really good looking car, and I wanted to give it a shot. Now, I have heard a couple of not so nice things about this kit. But, I mean, look at that. Who doesn't love a classic, gorgeous Cadillac like that? Now, I know it's got a multi-piece body, which is one of the biggest complaints about this kit that I've heard. And, at least I think that this is a reissue of a much older kit. So, I'm hoping that this thing turns out nice. I've seen a couple, like I said, I've seen a couple of builds, and they did come out very nice. So, I'm hoping I can equal that, or at least come close. And check this out. Made in the USA. Atlantis, you're still right up there in my book, just for that. Okay, so that takes care of that one. This will be a build on the channel at some point. And now we're going to go to the next item that I picked up. Which, this really is something that I've been dying to get for a very long time, and it's so big I can't even fit it into the camera. Let me see if I can zoom out a little more and try and make it fit on the table. Wow, far as I can go as I knock everything over, trying to show this to you guys. The Space 1999 Eagle 2 kit from MPC. Laboratory pod. It's got tons and tons of detail. This thing is huge. It's got Eagle 2 details and laboratory pod, new shoulder pods, engine bottles, piping, soft spring action landing gear. Oh, that's gonna be cool. And season 2 pilot figures. Let me show you the back of this if I can fit it onto the camera. Okay, how many of you guys remember Space 1999? I mean, it was a very cool show from the 70s. Look at that. It's got the new soft landing gear springs, which was new for this kit. Look at that. The engine bottle arrangement. And season 2 pilot figures. I mean, this is freaking amazing. It's got a full color deco guide. Extensive water slide marking decals. Wow. I have wanted this for so long, and I decided to finally treat myself and pick it up after a trip to my favorite hobby shop, Tech Toys in Parsippany, New Jersey. If you guys are ever in the area, you should definitely check it out. And it's over 22 inches long. This thing is insane. So I cannot wait to get started on this. Okay, that's going to be a build coming at, again, in the future. Gonna have to do a large scale sci-fi series because I've got a few large scale kits. Okay, now, for something I got in the mail, I ordered this on eBay. And I'm really hoping that it ends up being as cool as it looked when I saw it on eBay. This is opening it up right now with you guys. This is the Karmic Car MCK car show stand. It's for 1/24th and 1/32nd scale, it says here. 1/34th to 1/32nd. And it looks like it's going to be pretty cool. let's take a look at it here and see what we get in this kit. Okay, let's open this up, and what do we have here? Well, here we have our mirror. Here is our glass. And that's what we have in here. Okay, so let's move this over. Now let's see if we can figure out how to put this together. It looks as if the mirror and the glass actually form the platform of this car show stand. So let's see if we can put it together here. Okay, that looks like it just slides right into there. Okay, hopefully we can do this without shattering the mirror. And there we go. That's in there. That's in there, and that's the basis of our stand, which we'll have to clean after we put it together. Then this one goes here, and it looks like we're going to have to do one side first and then the other. Also gives you the interesting ability to put them at an angle. Now that's pretty cool. But let's try it the good old-fashioned simple way. Okay, that side went in easier. Okay. Now that we've got that, we're going to flip it over to the other side and press that in and press that in. And here is our stand. There you go, guys. It's pretty interesting. It gives you a upper level so that you can place your model, and then a mirror underneath so that you can show off the bottom side. So we're going to get a car and try this out. Alright guys, here we go. Decided to pull out the trusty Tamiya Mazda RX-7 and take a look and see how we do here. Let me see if we move this guy a little bit further. Right there. Very cool. This stand actually works really nicely. As you can see, if you had it at a model show, you could see the underside of the chassis really clearly. If you didn't have a bright light blinding you, but you could see all of the undersides of the car. Really is a nice display stand. Look at that. This is very cool. As you guys know, I'm planning on showing some of my builds at a model show soon. I've never actually attended one, so this would be the first public showing of some of my builds, and I thought that this would be a nice way to display them. It is very, very cool. Now you could do it at the angle and an angle also. So why don't we try that next? Now guys, I tried that with the angle. It's not really made to show them at an angle, as if you look in here, you can see there's little nubs there, and that's what the glass, what squeezes against the glass to hold it in place nice and steady. Those nubs are not there on the cross sections of the support here, and so the glass moves around a bit too much. And so it looks like it might be interesting to show that way, but you're better off not. The glass is very fragile and you don't want to risk breaking it by having everything moving around. So I think that this is going to be how I will be displaying my kits. Gonna have to get a few of these. But you can actually see pretty well underneath. Just have to make sure that all the glass is clean with no fingerprints. And it works pretty cool. Alright, very happy with that. Gonna have to order a few more of these. Actually, if you could put a little LED here to light up the undercarriage. Although it might actually... I'll work on that. Maybe I'll make one of these light up. But I'm very happy with it. It looks really cool. And I'll be using it. So, now, one last thing I want to show you guys. If you guys are looking to make boots for your spark plug wires, I picked up this very small diameter heat shrink tubing, which you can get. Let me see, where is my pack of the heat shrink tubing? This is NK heat shrink tubing. I picked this up from, we have a store here we call it Micro Center Computer Store. And you get an entire pack with all of this, which will last you forever. And for $3. Now what you do is you heat it up, and that way you can change the diameter of the tubing for whatever size you need. And if you really needed to get thin, you can just pull on it and stretch it out like you would a piece of sprue if you're trying to make wires or something, or an antenna or something like that. And then the really thin air part of it can become your spark plug boots. Works really well. I just tried it on the engine of Fiero Red there. And let's see if we can zoom in on that. And there you can see, if you can't see it, it's spark plug boots. Came out pretty nice. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Just a little quick video to show you some of the stuff that had been added to the channel. And I'm definitely going to order a few more of these. Alright guys, I guess that's it for this video. Remember, like, give a thumbs up, subscribe. It really helps the channel out. I'm really trying to make it grow so I can bring you more content and do a lot more. And I can't do it without you guys. So, comment, talk to me, say something. I want to hear from you guys. Alright, I'll see you on the next one.